because you have to endure. This is a fight game. You have to want it bad enough to endure the loss and keep going and endure the training. You're going to get injured. You're going to get, staph infections, ringworm. You're going to hurt yourself. You're going to lose fights. You're going to win fights. You're going to travel into these dungeons of shows and like in these bathrooms you're going to warm up in. You're going to go out. You're not going to make any money. You have to endure all of that, and you have to like find a crappy job that's going to like give you the freedom and schedule to be able to train full time, because if you're not training full time, you're not going to make it. These guys in Brazil, like, this is all they do. These guys are coming up as kids, 4 years old, training jiu-jitsu. Now they're 25 and they're in the UFC, and you got to compete with that. So you have to train double time. You can't have a real job. You got to just go. You got to be broke. You got to be hungry. You have to like be sore and not, you have to. It's just crazy the amount of stuff. Then if you are lucky enough to have a coach who gets you that chance, or a manager that slips you in and gives you the opportunity, you have to take advantage of that opportunity to get into the UFC. You got to win that contender fight. You got to win that Ultimate Fighter show. You have to win that first fight in the UFC, and then you get a contract. But guess what the contract is? It's nothing. It's $10,000 and $10,000 to fight. Now, some of you may be watching this and thinking that's a lot of money, but think about that. If you fought once or twice a year, you're making as much as an entry person at a regular job, right? But you're getting hurt every day. You have the risk of dying. You have the risk of hurting yourself, breaking your neck, breaking your ankle, your knee, surgeries. You're going to go through all of this for those pennies, right? And if you win all 3 fights, if you're able to win those first 3 fights, or even 2 of the 3 fights, then you get a second contract. And you know what the second contract's probably going to be? $20,000 and $20,000. Okay, so now if you're healthy enough and the stars align, and you're able to fight 3 times in a year at this level of training, it's hard to fight 3 times a year because you get hurt. If you're able to do that, then still that's $40,000, $40,000, $40,000. You'll make $120,000 minus taxes, minus manager fees, coaches fees. Now you're making $80,000, $90,000. Again, people are making that out of college. People are making that the first couple of years of going. If you win those 3 fights, or 2 of those 3 fights, then maybe now you start making a couple $100,000 a year, which is, what I would consider, you're getting more wealthy, you're getting more affluent. But you have to endure all of that. So if you don't love it, and if this isn't your goal to make it to the top of that, you won't endure all that, and you're not going to make it.